Maybe it's tomorrow. Let's go.
It's a little late for the sound check on the PA system.
That's no sound check.
Hey, cool it, man. Look, we need to play these guys, you know? There's no difference between them and the Jets.
我们可是要跟这些家伙比赛的，跟喷气息队的球员没什么差别。
Cool it? Look, just act like you've been here before.
Stephen Curry!
We've never been here before. Hey, Corey! Don't be touching no hand.
Hello and welcome, everyone, to Shanghai. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We have a very special presentation of the NBA All-Star Global Tour as the NBA Stars play an exhibition match against the Shanghai Bears.
Boy, you can't be anything but in awe of this roster the NBA has put forth. Listen to these names: Curry, LeBron, Hart, Harris. One of the best teams the world has ever seen.
And we hear all the time about super teams in the NBA. Well, this is what a super team looks like.
This should be a fun game for the fans of Chinese basketball, the NBA, and everyone alike. Stars off the tip. And I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge all the hard work that's been put in to make this exhibition game a reality. Clark, a wonderful event for everyone involved.
It's been a blast for me coming out to China for this tour. I don't know about you guys, but I've loved it. I think everybody can agree it's been a success. And I wouldn't be surprised to see the NBA look to make this a tradition like no other.
Now, here's AI. Davis with the block.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
That shot wide open.
And so it begins, taking control right up front.
And, you know, Greg, that's what you like to see, grabbing hold of the lead right now, right away. Well, on some levels, it seems almost unfair for any team to have to try to compete against this roster of NBA stars. But tell you what, you've got to like what you've seen from this Shanghai side. I mean, they know how to work together, and they've got great chemistry.
AI with the bucket.
AI putting in work on his interior game. He's actually looking more and more confident from there.
To the paint, here's Davis, rejected by AI. And he recovers it, and he gets it back. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Well, you can't come to China and not talk about the biggest connection the country has with the NBA. And, of course, Clark, that is the great Yao Ming.
And, you know, there have been a number of players that have played here in the Chinese League and the NBA, but Yao Ming undoubtedly helped build the bridge between China and the U.S. in terms of pro basketball. A great ambassador for the sport.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he uses the glass on the layup.
How about using that 7'3" wingspan of his to gobble up offensive boards? Antetokounmpo making it happen on the glass.
Now, here's Wade. Pass to AI. Poke loose. It's stolen by Davis. And here is James. Covered by G. Now here's James. Tight defense on him. And Davis gets it to go.
You know, he could have tried to force a shot there, but that's not him. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
And the Bears call time here.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Boy, and the fans here tonight have been fantastic. A full house coming out to see a lot of global icons.
And with players like LeBron, Curry, and Harden, they are huge names worldwide. And for many here in China, this is the only chance to see them in person.
Now here is Harris. To the middle. LeBron. Good, and a nice assist from Corey Harris.
Willing to do whatever it takes to win. LeBron sacrifices his body on a nightly basis.
Outside, Gung. Pass to AI. And the layup falls.
Well, you look out there, a little bit of a reunion going on the floor. I mean, fans will remember that both Harris and AI played together in college for a season.
Now a timeout called by the NBA Stars. And Clark, thinking back to it, Harris and AI showed some solid chemistry in their time together, Greg, at the college level.
Yeah, and that team ultimately came up short in Harris's final year. But you look back at the talent they had, and I would say they accomplished their goal. Harris was the star, and AI was a terrific sidekick.
Both teams changing it up here. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's George. Doesn't go for him. And Shanghai the other way now. Greg, a lot of groups came together for this NBA Stars exhibition. It's all about establishing a bigger connection to China.
Yeah, and it's no secret. China loves the NBA, and the NBA makes sure to reciprocate with events like this one. It's a two-way street and really great for the game overall.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Towns. Over Ho-Dong. And Towns gets it to go. Now, here's Sanders. Here's Ho-Dong. Stolen by Harden.
And, you know, the level of play we've seen from Harden guys the last few seasons, absolutely incredible. I mean, arguably should have won the NBA MVP awards multiple times, but he won it last season with another incredible year. Boy, I like how fast, how quickly he went up with the shot, realizing that his man had no chance.
Pass to George. And George with the stop.
Tell you what, that's one of the things I love about Harden's game. I mean, he's a dime dropper elite.
Up top, Sanders. Covered by Lillard. Stolen by Harden. And they're on the break. On up the court. Rejected by AI.
And really a big part of shot blocking, timing. AI showing.
He got it! He got it!
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the timing was right on time.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Stars leading. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Stars, what do you guys think?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Just jumped all over him, Greg. I mean, pounced on him, using their length and quickness to come away with those steals. Like any exhibition game, I'm a little reserved in my expectations around the effort that either team will put forth. I mean, the NBA stars will probably liken this to competing in the All-Star game, but I certainly hope they don't play like an All-Star game. Let's play some real basketball out here.
Time called here as the Stars want to talk it over. All-Star game effort usually mean relaxed defense, and it should be that way as this isn't meant to be a competitive atmosphere.
Yeah, and that tends to be the key.
So that brings the first half to a close. Stars out in front, up 10.
You're only down by 10 at the half. That's good. Keep the pressure.
Hey, don't worry about that. I got plenty of it.
I'll be at the bench.
Yo, man, how you been? I looked for your warm-ups. Just missed you.
Likewise. You know, Coach matched us up this half, and I'm all in.
Okay, I feel you. Hey, how about this? A wager. Our flight's later tomorrow afternoon. You free for dinner? Show me around. Whoever scores the least points buys.
All right, bet. Nothing sweeter than a free meal. I'm about to put on a show.
Glad to see nothing's changed.
You ready?
Yeah.
And thank you for joining us on our NBA All-Star Global Tour. It's the second half of our broadcast between the NBA Stars and the Shanghai Bears.
And the NBA stars did what they do best. But you have to give credit to the Shanghai team now. I mean, they've stayed in it.
And playing in front of their fans has kept the Bears full of energy. You expect the NBA players to turn it on at any point, though.
Another half on the way in what has been a fantastic exhibition so far.
You know, seeing AI in action for the first time in a while here, it's clear he's worked on his game, showing a lot of poise going up against this team of NBA stars.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside, Way. Pass to AI. Davis with the ball. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Clock at 6. AI with it. Guarded by Harris. There's AI with a 3.
Well, you want to see the epitome of a completely unguardable player? Look up the Greek Freak. I mean, we've seen him take the next step to become a perennial MVP candidate. This guy is special.
Here's Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And as you said with Giannis, the improvement he's shown is just a hint of where he can be.
You know, and Giannis is someone who has a chance to be a multiple MVP winner. I mean, when it's all said and done, really there's nothing he can't do on the basketball court. And you just get the feeling it's only a matter of time before he is possibly the best player in the NBA.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside, Gunn. Passed away. Over Harris. And the basket by Wade.
And one of the standout players to keep an eye on for this Shanghai team is Wei Lee. Very talented guard. And he could draw some interest from NBA teams.
Here's Davis. Covered by G. Fader on the way. G grabs the board. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. And here's Wei Lee way outside. Stars with the rebound. Even though it's an exhibition game, a good performance for Wei Lee, or guys, anyone, could lead to an NBA team bringing them in for a look.
And if I were going to guess on anyone, it would be Wei getting a look from over here. From what I've heard, he's a very mature leader for this Shanghai team.
And for AI, he was a player, Greg, who was strong in college, entered the draft, but couldn't find a team to take the risk picking him.
Yeah, and him not getting drafted might have been a case of AI getting misinformation about where he was slated to be picked. He'll have his chance to show what he can do versus NBA talent here tonight.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Hodong. Inside. AI can't hit.
You know, it's a great treat to see LeBron James here in this exhibition. I mean, he's one of the biggest stars to ever play and going stronger than ever at this late stage in his career. Right now, it's hard to argue that he isn't the face of basketball.
Outside Curry. Kicks it out to James. Offline with his three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A nice shot by Hodong. As you said, LeBron James, a star among stars here in this exhibition.
Yeah, and LeBron is one of the most famous athletes in the world, and it is great.
We are getting
to come on a tour like this. There's a lot about his commitment to growing the NBA.
Timeout called the Bears. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
No. I can't get you guys.
They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock get under 10 seconds from here on out.
AI in the post. Cousins is there.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's you. Guarded by Simmons. Right at the free throw line. Shot clock at 6. Ming, good. And Clark, Ben Simmons, the incredible playmaker. He can put on a show with the talent he's just surrounded with.
This is the type of setting where you really see how talented Simmons is with the ball in his hands. The vision he has to go along with the size. He finds cutters in an uncanny fashion. He's got to feel like a kid in a candy store.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Pass to Hodong. Now here's Ming. Now Ming is guarded by Davis. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's a tough one. But on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Those are facts, man. I mean, if he's sliding his feet just a skosh, the refs are going to whistle him for it.
Well, Paul George, a great all-around player. Greg, one of the most sought-after players recently, and it's easy to see why with his play.
Yeah, George is one of the best two-way players in the game. And last season, we saw what he could do with his incredible defensive play all season long. Very few in the league can change the game like George can.
Right wing, shot clock at 6. Here's Hodong. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. 1 second left. Offline. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Stars out in front, up by 12. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here are the stars.
Yeah, you know, Lillard is so quick and shifty. Just impossible to slow him down on the offensive end.
And Lillard just has that knack for taking over a game with his offense. When he is locked in, he is second to none in his ability to score from inside and beyond.
Pass to you. Now here's May. Covered by Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. And it's AI missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And the first one drops.
You can tell AI is learning a lot through playing in China. It's a good education for him. It's clear he's far from done yet and wants to keep growing. That's a good sign.
Lillard with it. Right side, Porzingis. Over AI. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. They get a chance to cut the deficit to within 10. Pass to G. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And guys, we talk about how important focus is. G-Chen demonstrating this on the tough and one.
You know, it's clear G-Chen wants to impress. I mean, he's thirsty to show he has what it takes to be special.
Outside Curry. Lets it go from 14. And that one goes long.
And, you know, even though they're up, he's been off his game this quarter, having trouble finding the basket.
Pass to G. Young knocks down the 3 ball.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. And, you know, when you see Curry out in an exhibition like this, you can't help but think about how he has completely changed the way players think about offense. I mean, kids all over the world are trying to emulate his play style, which is ball handling mastery and shot making extraordinaire.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
And, Greg, I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at him.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bears call time here.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Sorry for not talking, guys. I'm old. Because it is kind of like 1 o'clock. Yeah, 12:30. 1 o'clock. So. I forgot about that. Oh no, we're down by 4. Oh no, why are we now?
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to AI. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor
Yeah,
to
block three.
challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Well, it seemed inevitable that the NBA stars handle their business, and they didn't disappoint as they come out on top over Shanghai.
Credit to the Shanghai team, guys, for making this closer than many would have thought. But when you go up against the best of the best, there's not a lot you can do, even in an exhibition game.
There's just no way possible to slow down a roster like this. Not with LeBron, Curry, Harris, and the others being unguardable. I don't think there's another group on the planet that could compete with this roster.
Well, that'll do it for us. We hope you've enjoyed this star-studded affair and what has been a great night for basketball across the globe. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time.
You really did your thing tonight.
Yo, AI.
Good job.
Yo, Corey.
I gotta admit, we didn't expect it, but you guys got a lot of real talent on this team across the board.
I told you I was going to put on a show, huh?
Hey, Shanghai's a real good spot for you to land, man. The details, I was almost there. It's close.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It's just encouragement. I didn't mean it.
Man, I played my guts out there tonight, man. Man, I knew that you would do this. Every single time. It's like, you can't even let me have one, can you? Hey, Zane, come...
Listen. Okay, you got it. Okay, fair enough.
Zane.
No one likes to be showing up. It's your time. You need me to stick around, handle some of these guys for you? I'll give you your due.
All right, cool. Let's do it. Zane, this is Corey.
What's up, man?
Yo, hey, let them know we'll take some questions together. Zane will make sure you don't make a fool of yourself.
You must pay well.
Not enough.
Okay, let's get started, huh?
现在开放问题。
What's the first question?
There we go.
Hey. What area is that?
Yeah, not sure to tell you the truth.
That building. It's the, what's it called? I'm forgetting. It's,
Man, I really don't know, you know, I never checked it out.
Hey, have you taken a trip up the river?
Sorry, I don't know what it's called either.
And the PR lady told us. Wang Fu, does that sound familiar?
Yes, it sounds Chinese if that's what you're asking.
You don't get out much, do you?
I wake up, go to practice, I'm home. It can't be that much different than you, right?
Oh, me? No, man. I get Captain Fever all the time. Sometimes I just gotta take a day and go to the beach. Maybe take a trip to the mountains. See, I like to touch every new city that I'm in. Just see what's out there.
Man, if it's not basketball, I'm probably not going.
Man, but you still get to live in a cool place like this and play ball.
Yeah, but this place is just a step for me. Like, I'm trying to get my numbers up so I can get back home, you know? Get back to where I can have a real career.
Yeah, but what if this is the last time that you're ever in this city? I mean, look around. This place is amazing. And as far as a career goes, it wouldn't hurt to slow down. People can recognize desperation as much as talent.
Man, that's easy for you to say. You're already in the NBA.
Okay. Don't mind, man. I see where you're at. Hey, that's not what I think it is it?
Now, that's the one place I do get out to. Boom.
No way. It's the classic 2K.
Yup.
Can't believe they still have
Yeah,
it.
man, it's the only one in town. Yo, you remember we used to play your brother's copy in the dorm? Because everyone was too cheap to buy the new console?
How could I forget? I remember back then that was the one game I let you win.
See, I know what you're trying to do, but it's not going to work.
All the tournaments that I won?
All right, one game. Let's get it.
That's all I need.
I forgot about this part. I really wish I could skip this because this part's so gay. Honestly. 2 + 2 = fish. Case on the Rockets.
Tonight's game featuring 2 of the best defensive teams in the league.
Exactly, Kevin. The Rockets with length on the wings and the great wall. Yao Ming guarding the rim. They get it done defensively.
But the story of the season has been the new big three here in Boston. And with the big ticket, Kevin Garnett patrolling the middle, their defense has improved dramatically.
Star talent, great coaching on both sides, GA. Should be fun to watch.
And what a difference a year makes. This time last season, the Celtics had just a 10-19 record, bottom 4 in the East. This season, 26-3, best in the league.
And the starting lineup for the Rockets, Bobby Jackson and Tracy McGrady in the backcourt, Shane Battier and Luis Scola, the forwards, and the big man in the middle, Yao Ming. And the Celtics, second-year guard Rajon Rondo at the point alongside Ray Allen. Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett at the forwards. And Leon Poe will hold down the center. It's good.
Man, what a big turnaround for the Celtics defensively. Is it as simple as adding Kevin Garnett, or is there more to it?
Rondo, the head of the snake, coming into his own. Vets like Tony Allen and Kendrick Perkins, also difference makers defensively.
Now here is Yao after the miss from Kevin Garnett. Allen surveying the D. The pass to Rondo. On target from outside. The feed now to Jackson. Stolen by Allen. And now running up the court. Pierce pushing it up. And Shane Battier gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Rondo. 6 to shoot. Pass to Garnett. Over Hayes. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
So the first quarter ends Clark tie game in a low-scoring affair so far. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Just jumped all over him, Greg. I mean, pounced on him, using their length and quickness to come away with those steals.
And the Rockets coming off a 17-point loss on their home floor to the We Believe Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, Kevin, the Warriors outshot them and outboarded them. And the Rockets will have to do a ton better tonight if they want to get a W.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Celtics, we've got James Posey. Allen is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Leon Poe. And it's Garnett in at the 4 spot. It's stolen by McGrady. It's 2-on-1. That's going to be over his head. Not watching for the line that time. One's checked in for Allen. The Rockets also changing it up. Landry comes in for Chuck Hayes. And Luther Head subbed in for Jackson. 1:10 left to play in the first half.
And well, for the Rockets, 2 superstar talents in Tracy McGrady and Yao Ming. When healthy, they've shown they can play with anybody. And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter, but they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
You know, Greg, we saw that Kobe-Shaquille O'Neal duo win 3 straight NBA titles. Clark, the McGrady-Yao Ming pairing, kind of following that same thought process.
Yeah, well, you're thinking about it from this standpoint, Kevin. A big man, a behemoth of a man in Shaq, and a 2-guard in McGrady who can take over with his scoring. It gets back to health, though. They need to be right physically to contend.
Good point. And Rondo, no good on that one.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
B.J. Brown's checked in for the Celtics.
You know, a 2-game homestand here for the Celtics, coming off a road trip where they won all 4, bookending the trip with big wins in Sacramento and L.A.
And the Lakers, a great team in their own right. The Celtics beat them by 19 points, and they're just in a heck of a group.
Austin making a switch here. Pierce is checked in.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Allen. Dikembe Mutombo picking up that last basket. The drive by Rondo to the middle. Brown. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
In the corner, Battier with it. Here is Ed. He's covered by Rondo. Landry no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 2.
An uneven start to this season for the Rockets. So far, a losing record. They have struggled to live up to expectations.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Jackson is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Shane Battier. It's Hayes. And it's Yao in at the center position. They get it again. And so it's Houston with it. McGrady with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. 1:24 left in the third quarter of the game. Jackson in the corner. It's stolen by Rondo. And now it's Allen. He can go all the way.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, you really have to admire and respect the work ethic of Allen. I mean, this guy is really intentional and purposeful in his pregame preparation, and all of that stuff pays off for him.
And Clark, you look at the Rockets, obviously McGrady and Yao Ming are the focal points, but do they have enough around them to contend for an NBA title?
You know what, Kevin, I think they're deep enough. You know, they've got smart veteran role players, intriguing young ballers, but Yao and T-Mac have certainly got to lead the way.
Sally's checked in for Rajon Rondo.
Textbook shooting from the stripe. Great form, soft release, mark it up.
Francis' shot is off.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Scooped up. Takes it off the glass. Garnett's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job, Kevin, using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
Knocks it loose. And so Houston again turning it over. James Posey's checked in for Perkins. Brooks checked in for the Rockets. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the third.
And Rick Adelman taking over as head coach for the Rockets this season. Before this, his 8 years in Sacramento, had a great team there as well. And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Allen outside. Kicks it to Posey. They get a hand on it. Pattier outside. The jump hook, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Back to Allen. Here's Cassell. And no good on the last second attempt this time. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the... 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth.
And just amazing to see the turnaround here in Boston with the big three. A franchise with a tremendous history. How about a league-leading 16 championships? This roster might have a chance to deliver even more hardware.
Here's out there with James Posey. Then it's Allen. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Poe in the center. That's the Boston 5. Lays it up off the glass.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket pop.
And coming off a 2-year playoff drought, Celtics trades this summer. Transformative part, to say the least.
Yeah, you got that right, partner. I mean, all of a sudden, a team now with 3 potential Hall of Famers. That makes them a legit contender.
That's a lot of star power on one team, isn't it?
Yeah, and it usually takes multiple all-star caliber players to contend for championships.
The Celtics making a switch here. Perkins is checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Jackson's checked in. Here's Kidd.
Here's always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Shoots it up. That one's good.
And he has the chops for this. Raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. He's got to be patient. And he is playing to his strengths.
They double up Pierce. He kicks to Allen. Pass to Rondo. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound, Celtics.
That's smothering defense. Chicken and gravy defense. Not giving him an inch there. That's how you guard the inside. Yes, sir.
And this is Doc Rivers' 4th season coaching the Boston Celtics. Clark overall, 13 years as a player. He was an all-star. Now 8 years as a coach in the league.
So I know my math numbers. That adds up to well over 2 decades in the league. He's an experienced hand to guide this veteran group.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for the Celtics. And the Rockets are doing very well. Patty is checked in. 41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Rondo finds Pierce. Garnett with it. Working on Hayes. It's good. A huge shot to tie it up.
That is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing us deliver when they need it most. No fear. I love it.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
You can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Now a timeout called by Boston. The score knotted at 16. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Rondo against Jackson. Now here's Rondo. Defense is right there. Feeds it to Garnett. It's good!
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This looks like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, these teams evenly matched, Greg, trading hits and refusing to give up any advantage.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 2. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
much time left. I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot, then tie it, and take my chances in overtime.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, Clark, defending their home court.
And in the process, extending their win streak. Still just 3 losses on the season.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right. Hey, man, it's getting late. You know, I should start heading back soon.
Oh, man, I'm my bad. I got a little carried away. You don't want to try for another round?
You know, practice, man. Like, gotta build on tonight's momentum, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that works. I'm headed back to LA tomorrow. It's a long flight.
Nah, it is. Actually, no, I don't. I'm stuck here, remember?
You know, it was really good to see you, AI. And I hope you find a place that you feel comfortable in soon.
Okay. See, there it is again. Do you actually listen to yourself when you talk?
I'm just trying to walk up out of here like we're friends.
No,
okay?
it's so condescending, though. I mean, like, I hope you find a place where you feel comfortable.
I
Like,
mean
what
it.
is... yeah, I'm sure you do.
Look, maybe things aren't exactly the way that you dreamed right now, but look at where you are. What you do, it's a privilege.
It's always funny how folks who lecture you about privilege and enjoying what you have are exactly the same people who have everything.
You're missing this moment, AI.
No, please keep explaining to me the hollow misery of being an NBA star, Corey.
There's so much more to this game than just taking the final shot or putting up your numbers. And that's always been your problem.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, be real with yourself. How much do you know about your teammates in Shanghai? Or even back with the Bulldogs? What made those guys hungry? Where their hearts lay? You never cared about anyone but yourself, AI, and they all see it. And until you do, this is exactly as far as you'll go.
No way. Yo, this is insane. Man. Hey, wait. Yo. Hey, remember that video? The dunk on Corey, the one that went viral? Check this out, man. It's being retweeted everywhere.
Hey, Coach looking for you.
Oh, all right, cool. Hey, man, I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere.
AI?
记你的技术平稳进步。你知道，我平常不夸奖人，
You have
并
been
且
steadily
我不
improving
擅
this
长夸
season.
奖。
You know I don't normally administer personal praise or do it well.
I know, sir.
我知道，教练。
I'm saying, you do. I know what you're saying. Thank you.
我们的办公室接到了有人打听你的消息。
Our office has received inquiries about you, about your status with the team,
My status?
你的合同，
your contract.
Are you trading me? Sir, you said yourself I'm playing the best ball I've ever played. There's no other team in China I'd rather play with. I made a life with this.
basketball is your life。
You're right. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not up to me.
办公室收到了你的转会邀请。
Office has received a transfer request.
Is this about that video? The one I made that went viral? They noticed it, didn't they? I guess that's what happens when you dunk on Corey Harris.
跟你的灌篮视频无
It
关。
has nothing to do with your slam dunk video.
Wait, he understood that? Has he heard everything I said since I've been on this team?
Yes,
Even the thing I said about...
yes。
Yeah, okay. My bad.
对方开的条件挺好，你得尽快离开。
The terms are satisfactory. You need to leave
Right.
as soon as possible.
Where am I going?
Hey, welcome to LA, sir.
Thanks, man. You ready to go? Sorry, man. I just needed a minute to stretch my legs and take it in. LA. Here I am. Oh, by the way, man, I am so sorry about this, but I didn't have time to change my yuan into dollars for a trip.
It's all taken care of, sir.
Ish? Okay. Gotta love the Lakers.
Hey, AI.
Oh, hey.
Glad I found you. How's it going? They're just wrapping up in there.
Oh, yeah, it's great, man. Hey, looking, I'm sorry I'm late. Airport traffic was totally brutal.
No worries, we're used to it. I'm Darren Stackhouse, coach of the South Bay Lakers.
Yeah, it's a G League team, right?
Hey, Marcy, you got to read on my lunch? I want a tuna and cheese on 7-grain bread, and then these sprouts they like to stick in there.
There's no 7-grain. And I've been to this place and I've seen the cheese and it's buyer beware.
So what are you gonna give me, a little bowl of tuna and slap it on a paper plate? I don't want that.
They can do rye.
No, I don't want tuna and rye. That doesn't taste
Tuna's delicious on rye.
Are you saying that because you actually believe it or because of my lack of options?
Tuna's gross, so I guess the second one. Is this the guy?
This is the guy.
Intern's out and I picked the short straw for lunch. I'm Marcy, I do analytics. Your PER is solid, but you gotta get those wind shares up if you want to stick.
Gotta get him up.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, let me give you the rest of the tour.
That's really nice of you, Coach, but I slept on the plane and I'm good to go for practice, seriously.
Okay, but those guys are wrapping up in there. Practice doesn't start for another hour.
Wait, they're wrapping up?
Yeah, the Lakers. So, the locker room is down here, saying this is a brand new facility, our home. And your new home. What's the problem, kid?
My new home.
Your new home. Now listen, our roster's a little depleted this year, okay? We got some problems, but I got high hopes for you.
Coach,
Stackhouse.
Yes, Coach Stackhouse.
His name is Coach Stackhouse.
I don't have a manager yet to give me with, like, logistics and people to help me out, so...
Right, okay. We're here
my
now,
Chinese isn't all that great,
okay.
so... sometimes things aren't completely clear. Are you saying that I left the Shanghai Bears for the South Bay Lakers?
Yes.
Not the Los Angeles Lakers.
Did someone tell you you were coming here to play in the NBA?
They just said, you know, L.A., and then 10 minutes later I'm on a plane, and...
I get it. That's a tough pull, kid, but, it's the G League. South Bay Lakers. If you have a problem with it, please.
No, Coach.
No
I'm
problem.
I'm good. Yeah,
You're good.
Yeah. 100%.
You need a cup of water?
No, I'm good, man. Let's do it.
Yes, let's continue this tour. I got things to do.
Hey, Corey.
Hey,
Let me get you real quick, man. This is a joke, right?
This is how this is gonna go, man. I don't even want to have the conversation.
Oh, whoa. What conversation is that exactly? I'm in a G League, man. I'm supposed to be on the Lakers, bro. I spent all this time dominating in the Chinese league.
It's not enough.
I put you on a poster in Shanghai.
Yeah, you showed me up. You played an inspired hat.
That's right, against all-stars, Corey.
It was a start.
Is that their word? Or is that yours?
Both. And to tell you the truth, you ain't even on their radar. I've seen their boards, AI. I know who they're tracking, and you're not on there. I'm only telling you because I would want to know.
Well, who wouldn't want to know?
Sorry. Hey, I understand you.
Yeah, I hope so.
No, I'm saying I understand. It's refreshing.
Shut up.
You know, I brought you here. At least, I called Stackhouse and he listened.
Wait a minute, you're the guy from after the game in Shanghai. Who are you?
My friends call me Big Toonie. It's not the name my mom's gave me, but it's just as important.
Oh, God, you're Big Toonie?
You sound surprised.
Well, no, it's just, like, when people hear about you, it's like they're describing someone that doesn't really exist.
That's because I'm willing to make decisions no one understands.
Everyone thinks that you should be a GM, and you always turn them down.
Anybody with a TV remote control can make a lot of it. North Philly, Rucker, Greece, Lithuania. That's where I'm at home, where the game is played. I'm like an old man on the beach with a metal detector, trying to find that piece of gold no one else sees.
Do you think that's me?
Straight up? No. But you might be. You just tried to run before you could walk or crawl. That's why you ended up where you needed to be.
Shanghai.
Then you learned how to crawl. That's why you're here.
Keep grinding.
But there's something more for you. Something missing.
Like what?
I put in a word for you once, AI. Just make sure I want to do it again.
AI, my man. Get over here.
Hey, Coach. Coaches.
AI.
You know, everyone on this team really appreciates everything you've done. You know that, right?
Well, I haven't had a chance to do anything yet, Coach, but I'm excited to win this team some games. I mean, y'all need me.
Ha. We appreciate that confidence. You are gonna be just fine. I have a sixth sense about these things.
Thanks. That means a lot.
So there is no easy way to say this, but the South Bay Lakers now have unlimited credit at Reggie's, players and staff included.
Okay, I'm confused. What's Reggie's?
Reggie's Famous Grinder. It's the food truck on Sepulveda. Every local blog, top 10, 5 stars on every app that matters, and we're their new local lunch stop.
Oh, they make great sandwiches. The tuna melt is out of this world. They put 2 to 3 cheeses on every sandwich. It's great.
Swiss and provolone.
Swiss, provolone, and no rye.
No rye.
You like rye?
I'm more of an Italian roll guy myself. So, what is going on here?
Well, we made a deal. And Reggie's was in the deal we made, and we got a player, plus they're covering our Reggie's bill for a full year as part of the trade.
Trade for what?
It's a business. It's a business, kid.
Where am I going now?
Are you AI? Have a seat.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
I'm just finishing up here. So,
Coach Cal.
just taking a nice long look at you. Welcome to the Mad Ants, son.
Thank you, sir. Glad to be here.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that with a straight face.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to offend.
No, it's Fort Wayne, Indiana. You know, I mean, here's what you need to know: the summers, the winters. Okay, we don't have any sports stations here, so we get all of our news from the Indianapolis affiliate. Okay, let me tell you something about Indianapolis. They think they're so cool because they have like a restaurants and a mall, schools. We don't need all that stuff in Fort Wayne. Okay, thank you very much. But you know, we got other stuff here like we got
Basketball.
Yes, like basketball. And... oh, you know what else we have? Amish people. Did you know that?
No, sir, there's a lot of Amish?
Yeah, yeah, and they drive real slow in those little horse and buggies, I'll tell you what. But you know what they do? They make really great furniture. Did you know that? They can make any kind of furniture. They made this desk for me. You gotta pay them in cash, though, because they don't like to pay taxes, because they hate the government. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's my theory. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, basketball. Discipline, control, and respect. Does that make sense?
I think...
Doesn't really, now that I say it out loud. But anyway, when you're at the Bulldogs, I thought you had a lot of discipline, a lot of control, but you don't respect your team. You know, you're not a team player. You gotta master that on the court and off.
Oh, I mean, sir, I never, had much of that.
I tell you what, a lot of guys, they burn out because they think their job ends at the buzzer. It doesn't. What I want you to do is to take some time, make yourself a better man, because that's gonna make the team better, okay? And if you treat Fort Wayne right, she'll pay you back in full.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, sir.
You're here because I wanted you here. So prove me right.
I got you, bro, I got you. Would you just hold still? I'm only gonna do this once. All right, Harry. I miss. I pay for every dinner this season, all right? Enough with the speeches, Paul, throw it! All right, here it comes. Ready? 1, 2.
Hey, man, you need a little...
Oh, hey, sorry, man.
It's all good, it's all good.
Wait. New guy.
Yeah.
Hey, yo! New guy. I'm Howie.
Hey, nice to meet you, bro.
I'm the guy you'll see at the end of the bench. I think Coach mostly keeps me around because he doesn't know I exist. Occasionally calls me Doug and confuses me with the equipment guy. Asks me to pick up a towel here and there.
And do you?
No, that's Doug's job. I don't want Doug to lose his job.
Hey, do you know which one of these is my locker?
Just pick one. That's what I usually do. Or just toss my stuff in a heap in the corner.
Hey, locker's over there. Made sure to put a new plate on this morning.
Hey, thanks, man. Hey, wait, you Paul Tatum, right?
Yeah?
4 seasons with the Bulls, 6 with the Heat, one of those with the ring.
Yeah, now I'm a mad ant.
We working together.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Man, that's awesome. You a legend. I patted my hook shot after you. Man, I am not worthy.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm excited to see what we can do out there.
Thanks. Hey, can I get through real quick?
No, I'm good.
Look, bro, I'm gonna need you to slide over, okay? That's my locker.
Welcome to the stream.
Hey, yo, what's up with him?
Him? Is that a trick question?
No, the dude who was just by my locker, only speaks in 2-word bursts.
He actually talked? It's Marcus Young. Must be warming up to you.
That's good to know.
So, I hear we get you and South Vegas at deli counter?
Point guard too, but yeah. Open tab at a sandwich shop was part of the deal. Apparently it's on all the important lists.
I love lists.
Okay, cool. So, anything else I should know about this place?
Okay, so it breaks down like this. The bus. Don't even waste space in your bag for one of those neck pillows. It doesn't matter. You're not gonna sleep. Old gym socks everywhere. Basically, it smells like the 70s. Keep your shower time to a minimum. It's just good business because there's always a line. You guys kind of know to look out for each other here.
Come on, let's move it!
food, you already know about. Since we're always on the move, it's typically cheap and local. Local meaning a highway convenience mart or hotel vending machine if we don't have time for a longer stop. And we play cards. Lots and lots of cards. Buy a deck, because playing euchre or beret with a few clubs missing just makes a bus ride that much longer. We have one of the toughest schedules in the league. And most of those travel miles are through stretches of the country that make your phone as useful as a paperweight. Welcome to the Mad Ants.
Thanks.
Hey, yo, check this out, man. When we get out there, I want to be sure that we are clear about who I am and who you are.
Hey, look, man. Coach wanted me here. Okay, that means that he thought that the roster was missing something. It was lacking. Now, I know who I am. So if I was to take a guess about who I would say you are, I'd say you're lacking.
It's my team. It's not yours. It's never going to be yours. I'm going to get my numbers.
Hey, man, everyone gets numbers. But they gotta be big if they mean something.
Okay. Let's see who scores the most points tonight.
Okay. You're on.
Okay, let's see. Alright, let's do this. My controller's not gonna die. I can't get it over good. Okay.
Your eyes sharp tonight. Team we're playing is all smoke and mirrors.
Smoke and mirrors.
A man! Jackson Ellis. In living color. In the flesh. Large in charge. You name it, I am it. And like the fiends, I have risen again.
Yeah? See, because I'm just surprised they let you through those metal detectors with all that steel pulsing through those broke knees, Jack.
Classic David. All setup and no punchline. You sure you know how to play this game, man? Hmm? Last time I checked, we weren't dropping set shots in the peach baskets.
AI, Howie, Jackson.
Hold up, freeze frame! Money, whenever you need it. ATM is in the building. What's up?
Okay, I'm confused. What is happening?
Oh, this is great. It's like a horror movie. They're everywhere.
And ATM. Smoke and mirrors.
You might not see us coming, and you definitely won't see us coming. Better check your wallet, son, because you just got jacked. Hey, who's your little, tag-along gang, Tater? Looks like they got lost at the last week's Bieber concert. Bieber! Bieber!
Man, please with all this middle school trash talk. I used to study your moves coming up, Ellis. I'm gonna be like a shadow tonight. Anywhere you are, that's where I'll be.
Looks like we got ourselves a player, ATM. Yeah. First name A, last name I. From what we've seen, artificial intelligence pretty much sums up your whack game.
Okay, well, you better have all your money in the safe, ATM. Because this crowd's about to see exactly how 2 dinosaurs went extinct.
Is that right? Well then, talk's over, little man. We're gonna make it our personal mission to make sure that every scout sees the tape of this here game, uses it as an example to show where your career went to die.
Look, enough talk. Let's play.
We'll be seeing you out there. Woo! Smoke and mirrors. Out.
Okay, so that happened.
Man, please. They all talk.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't fool yourself, kid. They used to be in the league for a reason. We underestimate them, they will bury us.
Welcome, everyone, to another game of Mad Ants basketball. I'm Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. We have a great game in store for you tonight.
Well, I know Mad Ants fans have been waiting for this game as AI, the viral dunk legend, has made his way here via trade. Tonight is his debut, and it'll be a fun one.
And as fun as it will be for the Mad Ants to see what AI can do, they'll have their hands full with Ellis and ATM, the pair they call Smoke and Mirrors.
Great nickname and a lot to watch for here in this great matchup. Not too much to be said about Young other than he's a standout player.
Has an edge to him on and off the court. He can be described as pert at times, but hopefully he's just a player focused on improving his game.
They get it again, and Schrader gets it to go.
Good to see Schrader hitting the glass. When he's active, good things happen.
Pass to Calderon. AI, he's covered by Schrader. Here's AI, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And Brian, really, what a whirlwind past few days it must have been for AI.
Comes in from China, gets his bearings in LA, and is immediately traded over to Fort Wayne. Hard for any player to be at their best after going through so many changes in such a short span.
Now here's Middleton. Back to Ellis, inside, and finished off by Jeff Schrader.
As much as Ellis likes creating for himself, he's a supreme passer, too. A phenomenal feed to create that easy look.
Tatum, covered by Bishop. Here's AI. Down it goes for his third basket and as many tries.
Well, if you haven't read up on AI, the newest Mad Ant, he's been playing over in China prior to this. Is apparently putting up some decent numbers for the Shanghai Bears when he was noticed by the scouts.
Now here's Middleton. Bishop outside to the middle. Here's Schrader. It's rebounded by Young. Here's Calderon. That's in. Coming off an assist from Marcus Young.
Something that's clear about Young, even in the early stage of his career, he has a very good offensive skill set. That is an unbelievable assist.
Now here's Ellis to the inside. Yep, count it. Well, you know that this offense is going to lean heavily on the smoke and mirrors pick and roll.
And even though they do it with some flash, credit Ellis and ATM for being very refined in how well they can execute the two-man game.
A nice shot by AI.
Yeah, I think AI did some work on his inside game during his time in China. He's looking very confident in that area.
Ellis outside. Outside Middleton. And it's Sheldon Middleton with the jam.
Such solid, fundamental basketball right there.
Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And there was a terrific understanding between teammates that made it possible. They really read each other well, like a book.
Oh, it's no secret that Marcus Young has his sights set on a larger stage. He'll tell anyone willing to listen that he wants to be in the NBA. And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if he got there sooner rather than later.
And the Swarm call time here. And as you said, Young clearly has aspirations beyond the G League.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, for Young, a lot of it is just learning how to work well within a system. The talent is there for sure, but he still needs to be more aware of what it takes to be successful with a group, not just on his own.
Now, here's Goodwin. Shoots over Grace. Sadirko banked in off the glass.
And we know what the Swarm offense is all about. Smoke and mirrors. Ellis and Middleton are the engine for this team.
Pass to AI. Six for six. He's yet to miss from the field.
I love the fearlessness. AI doesn't get nervous when the defense is on him inside.
And for the last few seasons, Smoke and Mirrors have been a terror in the G League.
Both ATM and Ellis compete with cutthroat attitudes. I love to see that. with their skill and aggression, they are a huge problem for opposing defenses. And they aren't an easy matchup for anyone in the G League with how they can score and create.
Probably the best tandem we have in the G League right now.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target. Beyond the catchy name of Smoke and Mirrors, both Ellis and ATM are known trash talkers.
Yeah, they will get in your face and let you have it if you can't slow them down. Part of dealing with the duo is just putting up with all the trash they're going to send your way.
And that's part of what makes them so good.
Throw is good. He's off on the second. Well, so much of this offense is based on smoke and mirrors. And if you can stop them, you slow up the whole team.
Yeah, but that's a lot easier said than done. ATM and Ellis have found success by going with what works for them. And if you take away one option from them, they're just going to find another way to hurt you.
It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Dan Indra on the wing, defended by Madison. Here's the Deerko. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Here's Carter.
No way! You're kidding me! No way! He made that one from another area code. Offense
coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. The Mad Ants on top. They lead by 8. And the second quarter is on the way when we return.
5 baskets from the free throw line.
All right, both teams changing it up here. The Swarm trailing.
Well, you watch Ellis play, and it is clear that he is a very tricky player on the floor.
Every move he makes, he does with precision and purpose. I mean, sometimes it seems like he's winging it out there, but he knows exactly what he's doing with the ball at all times.
You just gotta love watching Ellis play.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into this second quarter. AI high post. Oh, hammered, and he'll go to the line. That's on Jeff Schrader.
And it helps whenever AI is being assertive. When he does this, he draws defense's attention.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
And AI, the newest member of the Mad Ants, he was a player they went out of their way to get. Coach Keller sees a great deal of potential in this young man.
And good on both. As you said, Coach Keller specifically thought AI has exactly what the team was missing and was very vocal about acquiring his talents for the rest of the season.
Yeah, and it's easy to see what Keller sees in AI as far as what the team is missing. AI plays with a lot of energy and has the potential to take this team over the top. Smart move by the Mad Ants and Coach Keller to fight for his acquisition. A fight worth fighting for?
Definitely. And Schrader gets it to go.
Clever at getting it done inside. Schrader is great at making a difference from there.
And the one knock on Young. As talented as he is, he seems to get wrapped up in his own numbers.
He could be so much better than he is if he didn't worry about how many points he was putting up. Hopefully that is something he matures out of.
Now here's Bishop. Pass to Ellis. To the middle. Schrader. He can't get that one.
That would have been a nice alley-oop.
I love the thought. Nearly pulled off the spectacular.
Would have been awesome.
AI. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for him. It's on Ben Bishop.
Rugged play, and that's big for AI because the more physical he is, the more toughness he develops, the closer he'll be to the NBA.
He's off on the first. Well, we know that AI came over via trade. Officially, it was for cash considerations, but the rumors say it was something more specific.
Less of cash considerations and more of roast beef recompense. What I'm getting at is that he was traded for sandwiches. Not a high point for him, but I'm sure he'll look back at some point and laugh at it all, one would hope.
Well, he should be using it as, you know, a means of motivation, Tim. The Mad Ants with the lead. Pass to Madison. Tatum outside. Young with his first shot attempt, and he hits the jump shot.
This is encouraging for sure. Young wanting to prove he's working on his handles and all-around game.
Well, if you recognize Jackson Ellis, there's a reason. He spent some time in the NBA before coming here to work his way back.
And Ellis is a guy who has his hands in everything. I think he's worked as a shoe rep in the past. Just a guy who is always around the game of basketball one way or another.
He's a very strong finisher in the fast break.
And always in control, even at full speed like that.
So impressive.
Ellis right side. Shoots over Young. Ellis good.
This is why you've got to be up on Ellis, especially from the mid-range where he's a threat to shoot.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. All right, the second half beginning in a moment. You look at AI in this game, he's been everywhere.
How about his scoring in the first half? He's looked like a different player today. A very good player.
Yeah, he's looking like me in my first game back from that brutal ACL injury. I was killing it. But he's been a pleasant surprise for them, that's for sure. He really hit on something that worked in those first two quarters.
Now here's Middleton. Here's Schrader. And finished off by Jeff Schrader.
Just get Schrader the ball down low and he'll finish it off. Just a forceful dunker.
A long-time fans of the team know Coach Keller, he's very fair to his players.
Yeah, and he preaches three things, Tim. Discipline, control, and respect. Seems a bit of an old-school approach nowadays, but it's a hit with the team and the fans of the Mad Ants.
And we just love Coach Keller. He's great.
Now here's Bishop. Pass to Ellis. Shot clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing whistle on a lot of contact there.
You know when Ellis and ATM get their smoke and mirrors rolling, watch out. You're going to hear about it.
And he'll let you know it, but Jackson Ellis is as talented as anybody in this league.
Well, Blake, confidence has never been a problem for Ellis.
Take a break.
Even before he was teamed up with ATM, he was regarded as one of the future names in the league.
That free throw missing. So both teams making some changes here. Second free throw, good. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Well, the G League the last few years has increased the competitive level. Fair to say?
Oh, absolutely fair to say. Look, the NBA has been investing more and more into making the G League a true stepping stone for players who are on the verge of being NBA caliber, but they're just not quite there yet.
AI high post. And that's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting night so far.
As soon as AI turns it on, get out of his way. I mean, look at him do his thing and take over.
Now here's Ellis. He has 7. Out to the wing. Yes! And the foul! on Paul Tatum.
And what focus from Bishop. The coaching staff likes seeing him work through fouls like this.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Swarm making a change here.
One shot.
Intelligence both on and off the court Bishop provides is so valuable. He's someone you want on your team.
Well, you talk to anybody on the Mad Ants, and they'll have a story to tell you about Howie Carter.
Carter is very well liked on the team and brings a good amount of balance to the locker room. Very outgoing player who helps the team bond.
That's a more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game.
Now here's Carter. He's got 8. AI. Sadirko defending. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Sometimes the intensity of a close game can lead to bonehead plays like that one, guys.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this. The Mad Ants trailing. AI outside. And field goal number 9. He's 9 for 12 with that basket.
Well, if AI is a name that sounds familiar, it is because he had a dunk that went viral not too long ago. A couple of showstoppers that occurred in an exhibition game against the NBA All-Stars. It was the biggest thing on the web.
Now here's Ellis. And they get it back. Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by AI. Pass to Tatum. Carter. AI high post. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
And they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree.
Now here's Ellis. And finished off by Jeff Schrader.
Excellent at using the pick and roll. Give Ellis a passing lane, and he's happy to thread the needle.
Magic Calderon on the wing. Back to Tatum. AI. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Both teams deciding to change it up. That one drops. He ties it up.
The AI, he has something that not a lot of other players this level have. A level of experience for playing overseas, taking a different style of play from his time in China. I think that'll help him make the jump and make him more versatile when he gets in the NBA.
Now here's Schrader. And finished off by Jeff Schrader.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple indeed. And those can be an important 2 points, guys, in a close game like we have here.
That one falls.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
He's played an important role in their offense today. Without him, they might not be in front.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back to Young. AI. That one is off. And Greensboro will go the other way with it. Ellis outside. Middleton, guarded by Calderon. The three is up. Middleton can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky he was off.
I hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard him, they're going to have some problems.
Timeout called the Mad Ants. You look at Schrader, what a contribution.
He just keeps drilling the big shots. They need to design a way to get the ball out of his hands, either with a double team, a triple team, something.
Around 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter. Tatum outside. AI. No good on that shot. Jeff Schrader with the defensive effort. Inside. And finished off by Jeff Schrader.
And it's great whenever Schrader finds his rhythm. Outstanding at getting to his spots.
Pass to Randolph. AI. Calderon with it. Here's Randolph. Middleton defending. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the three.